Yemen held a special place in our Prophet's heart. The people of Yathrib, known as Medina, descendants of Yemen, sheltered Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam after escaping the hardships inflicted by the tyrant Abu Jahl. Not only did Medina embrace Islam, but gave all they had to empower it, donating their lands, homes, and wealth for the sake of Allah, guaranteeing our Prophet their alliance and protection, giving them the title Al-Ansar, the helpers who bring victory. His multiple du'as throughout his lifetime signify his love for the people of Yemen. O Allah, bestow your blessings on our Yemen. Push forward 1,400 years and Yemen faces similar trials to our Prophet and his followers before their hijrah to Medina. A brutal 8-year conflict led to combined events of suffering unprecedented in human history. Chaos, mass displacement, desperation, emergency hunger levels, pollution, disease, climate change disasters, and preventable deaths of hundreds of thousands has pushed a country already one of the world's poorest further down the poverty chain. In the last 4 years alone, food insecurity has increased from 11 million to 19 million Yemenis, with 23.4 million requiring urgent humanitarian assistance. Recently, unpredictable weather change causing emergency floodings has increased displacement figures by an estimated 285,000 on top of the existing figures. Unable to respond, the government in Yemen is powerless in the face of a crisis of this magnitude. The web of challenges has shattered an entire economy. The loss of business means employers cannot pay salaries, destroying the incomes and livelihoods of millions more, leading to deaths, selling of their lands, cattle, and agricultural means of support in a desperate bid to push one more day of survival. With its economy halved, soaring food prices are beyond the majority's reach. Amongst them are the countless widows and single mothers without breadwinners to secure their children, who are out of education, confused, and hungry. In a recent study conducted by the UN, almost 1/3 of families have gaps in their diets and hardly ever consume foods with nutrition to fend off the threat of starvation that looms over their heads. These desperate coping solutions have led to Yemen suffering one of the highest rates of malnutrition in the world, 80% living below the poverty line. Women and children suffer disproportionately from the food crisis. Mothers eat least to prioritize their children, who are forced to scrounge as young as infants, searching and begging for food. Without access to hospitals and medical services, the food shortage have exposed them to risks far beyond hunger alone. Let us not forget that our Ramadan is out of freedom, the choice to obey and close our fridge during the specified days of Ramadan. In Yemen, families have no fridges to close, experiencing catastrophic food gaps and malnutrition. Their fasts, unlike ours, lasts for 365 days and has been ongoing for over 8 years. Not from choice, but the price they pay for international neglect. The UN warns that almost 14 million, half of Yemen's population, face a clear and present danger of imminent famine. If left without support, the country risks becoming the worst famine seen in decades. The World Food Programme is calling for unimpeded access to reach those in need to avert famine. Saba Relief has that access, but our capabilities are affected by the support we receive. Allahumma barik lana fi Yemenina. Allahumma barik lana fi Yemenina. Our Yemen establishes it a blessed land for his entire ummah. By supporting them, you become the medium utilized by Allah in response to our Prophet's dua. May Allah choose you in this colossal effort to come to their aid against the crime of hunger amidst the world's worst crisis on the planet.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Barakallah fi Saba. أدى لنا هذا الغذاء اللي تصدق انبوا علينا الله يبارك فيهم ويستر عليهم ويندي لهم البركة ويعطيهم العافية وحفظهم الله.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اليوم تم إيصال هذه السلة الغذائية، وهذه العائلة في حاجة ماسة إلى هذه المساعدة الإنسانية. نود أن نوصل الشكر إلى مؤسسة سبا ونقول لهم جزاكم الله ألف خير.